It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, 70 yards. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Nice dragon, 60. 79, Brock, go.
Operating from the gun. Ball. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Ready?
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. 2nd down and 6 now.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw. Ball. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
On
the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Hey, Trimmer.
Throwing is Hurts. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 30, drill green. Ready?
Young to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Here we go. 6, block 40. Smash, red. Green jack.
In motion, the tight end. Young now. That is caught. McMillan with it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. 43.
Now Young going to move him around.
Set.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Black shot. Down. Red, 38. Red, yellow. 22 needle. Needle blue.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Now here's Young. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Slide through.
Looking to throw, Young. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. Young in the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
No, 52. Right, 60. Black Ultra.
Now Young throwing on fourth down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, first and 10.
Field black.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and goal.
Okay, right. Here we go, set. 60, cut.
Young to throw it. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's Young. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. Third and goal.
Let's go. The claw's ready. Ready?
To throw, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Xavier Legette from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
2nd and 6. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right there, right there.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Ball. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here we go, shot. Vikings, let go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall, 30 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Young quickly to the flat. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Ready, set.
Now Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. So he stopped for no gain. And it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Right, what? Let's go. Yellow, 40, cluster, 6. 6, mega. Ready?
They'll throw again. Young. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here we go. 10 flat. Ready.
Throwing. Young. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
5, 97. Yellow. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 4th. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Let's go.
And now they'll shift things around. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Ball. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Got a man. That's Ligon. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
Set, hut. 45, White. Ready?
Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Crawford. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
Got it. Here we swing Jack.
Young. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready up.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Blue, 32, slide 2. Ready.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay,
The San
ready?
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
6, here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Operating from the gun. Ball. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum.
It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Hut, hut.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Come on, set. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Black shot. Set.
Young will set to throw.
He'll find McMillan here.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Set, hut.
Now Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
10.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Trevor Etienne taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing to start the drive. Ball. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Nick Scorton in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Ready,
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Ball. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his man. Complete. That's McLaughlin. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Ball. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. The rookie from Nebraska looking sharp on that one. First down.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
Back to throw now on first down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Block 33, yellow. Red, yellow. Cut.
Young to throw it. Looking deep downfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Liking 18. Ready.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ball. He finds his man, complete. It's McLaughlin. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back. Sure, they're not.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 46 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Beetle blue. Green jack. Ready.
Young now. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Red, cycle. Check, huh?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sanders. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Hawk 70, go!
Throwing to start the drive. Ball connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd and 4. Finds his man complete. That's McLaughlin. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Jawan Bentley charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
On the ready.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Like 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 seconds.
Young to throw it. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
To throw, Young. Throw right side taken by Sanders. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Let's go now. 95.
Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Blue. Ready.
Now here's Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They throw it out right complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Blue striker. Red cycle. Set.
Here is Young. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready up.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, chop, yellow. 22. Hut, hut.
They're going to try and throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Carolina.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Blue, grill, green. Hut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. It winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
Okay, ready.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Go. Viking 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's McLaughlin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Go.
Off the bootleg. Ball. That one complete to the sideline. Christian McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now inside the 25. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 60 yards. And the Niners fans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Throwing, Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Young. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Blue 32. Flight blue. Ready?
Here's Young from the shotgun. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Off play action. Ball. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Set, hut. Block 40. Claws red. Hut.
Young off the play fake. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
White. Yellow. Ready.
Young. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
Young working out of the gun. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Ball. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
52 blue. Green gap. Watch it. Stay. Ready.
Now Young. And his pass incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Red. Set. Ready. Block 40. 6. Mega. Slide through.
Young will set to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, his second sack of the night.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And now here is another interception. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Ball. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Channing Tindall. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Ball. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ball. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fighting his way through contact. contact. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Another try for Galindo. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Let's go. 52 Blue. Go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Young. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
White. Drill green. Cut.
Young now. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this. What I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Ready, set.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
45.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A first carry here for Jordan James.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A good solid run there as we head towards the home stretch of this game.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. James. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Ball. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Looking to throw, Young. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Shot. 17. 10 flat. Cut.
Young to throw it. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
Young quickly to the flat. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Flat ultra. Cut.
It'll be Young again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Set. Hut. Yellow. 43. Hut.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Taken down.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Don't
Brings
touch
up
that.
2nd and 7.
Anyway, don't touch.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Drag. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to